Hello, welcome to this video where I'm gonna rate all of the BFDI characters, BFDI as a whole, based on how good their how good their design is, based on how much I like their design. So we've got 7 tiers: amazing, great, good, meh, bad, awful, and horrible. So designs that I really like are gonna go here. You get the idea. So we'll start with 8 Ball, and 8 Ball is a really good place to start because 8 Ball goes right in the meh category. 8 Ball is just meh, which is pretty fitting for all of my opinions on 8 Ball, and 8 Ball's opinions on everything. 9 Ball. I think 9 Ball looks slightly worse than 8 Ball. I know a lot of people think 9 Ball looks better than 8 Ball because more colorful, but I think 9 Ball looks slightly worse. I'm gonna put 9 Ball right next to 8 Ball, because I don't think it's bad. I just think it's meh, but like more meh, you know? Anchor. I like Anchor's design. I don't love it. I think it could be better, but I like it. Announcer. Announcer is a classic. Announcer is, I think, like one of the iconic designs in BFDI. I'm gonna have to put Announcer in great, just because, you know, that's Announcer. There's no one else that could be. Avocado. Now, I believe I voted for Avocado to join TPOT, and I did it entirely because of how much I like Avocado's design. The mouth going up and down like that, being a slice, I like that. I think that's cool. It was either Avocado or Shampoo to get my vote during the Teapot voting. Yeah, I didn't vote for winner, I didn't vote for non-existing, and I didn't vote for price tag. I voted for Avocado. Balloony. Now, I don't love Balloony's design, I also don't hate it. I'm gonna put it just above Anchor in good. Barf Bag. Now, it's kind of gross that Barf Bag is a barf bag, and because of that, I'm gonna put Barf Bag just above 8 Ball in meh. Like, it's a good design. I'm just put off by who Barf Bag is as a character, like what object Barf Bag is. Basketball. Basketball looks like a basketball. Tennis balls are the only ones with lines. I think I'm gonna put Basketball below Balloony, but above Anchor. Battery. I really like Battery's design. I think I'm gonna put Battery's design just below Announcer. Bell. I don't like Bell. I don't like Bell as a character, and I don't like Bell's design. Well, I don't dislike Bell. Black Hole. He's a black hole. Blender. He's, fine. Blocky is a red cube. There's nothing else Blocky could have been. I don't dislike Blocky's design. I don't like Blocky's design either. Yeah. Bomby. I do quite like Bomby's design. I'm gonna put Bomby ahead of Basketball, but still behind Balloony. Book. I like how Book isn't just a solid color. I like how Book is kind of two-toned. Book is definitely a classic. I don't know where I'm gonna put. I think I'm gonna put Book here in good. Boom Mic. I was considering voting for Boom Mic in the Teapot debut vote. I didn't end up doing that. Actually, I might have. I don't remember who I voted. It was either Avocado, Shampoo, or Boom Mic, or non-existing, who's here. Boom Mic. So I can't say I dislike any of these designs. I'm gonna put Boom Mic next to Blender. Yeah. Bottle. Looks like a bottle. Bracelety. Now, you're never gonna get someone in this world who looks like Bracelety. And that's a good thing. Bubble. Way too iconic to say I hate it. Cake. I do really like Cake's design. I don't understand why Cake is darker on the inside than on the outside. I've always thought that, but there are cakes that definitely look like that. Cake is a very specific type of cake. I like the little tuft of cream. It looks like a little hair swoop, like this. And I like the, whatever the hell that red thing is. I do quite like Cake's design. I'm gonna put Cake above Announcer. Camera, looks like a camera. Cheese Orb is a cheese orb. Clapboard, looks like a clapboard. Clip. Yo, Therarm Clip? Therarm Clip? This is me? But I do unironically quite like this design. It's cute. Clock. This might be controversial. I like Clock's old design better. Cloudy. Love Cloudy. Coiny. I mean, these sort of earlier contestants, the Season 1 guys, they all look kind of basic. Because you didn't, back then, there was no other object shows, you didn't have to make your characters look unique. Because of that, a lot of the Season 1 guys are gonna be down in this sort of area. I'm gonna put Coiny just below Cloudy. Conch Shell. Conch Shell. Let's see. What do I think of Conch Shell? I do like it, but I do think it's a little complicated to draw. I think part of a good character design is it needs to be easy to draw. So I'm going to put Conch Shell just below Black Hole. What is this? CRT monitor or something like that? Computer? I don't know. Monitor, maybe? It looks like an old Mac. I don't hate it. I don't like it either. I found a lot of them are probably going to be in the meh category. David looks awful. Like, I understand, like, people like David's design, or, like, people like David ironically, right? No one actually enjoys David as a character. It's like a bit, right? Disky. I like how it does that. I like how they didn't just do gray, they went for, like, the rainbow. I'm gonna have to put Disky in great. I'm gonna put Disky above Battery. Donut looks like a donut. Dora, slightly better than David. Maybe, actually slightly worse than David. Eggy. I don't know. I don't know what I think of Eggy's design. It's not amazing. I've never in my life seen an egg that has spots. But I guess it's better than just making Eggy one solid color. Like, if Eggy was just fully white, Eggy would be down here. But because Eggy has the spots, even though I don't understand why they're there, because I've never seen an egg that looks like that in my life, I'll put Eggy in bad, because I don't like Eggy's design. A lot of the reason why I dislike certain characters is because their design is lame. Eraser. I like Eraser's design. I'll put it here. Actually, here. Yeah. Evil Leafy. It's red Leafy. Great. Evil Leafy. Because I'm not just taking into consideration the asset, I'm also looking at the eyes. Evil Leafy has a unique face that no other character has, except for all the evil ones, I guess. But they're all just derived off Evil Leafy. Yeah, Evil Leafy goes in great. Fanny. I like Fanny's old design better. But it's still alright. I'll put it here. Fiery Junior. Bad. Fiery. Great. Why the distinction? Because Fiery Junior is a cheap... Like, they just took the asset and shrunk it. You can't do that. You have to make it... I get that it's literally Fiery Junior, but... I don't know, man. I just don't like it. Fiery Speaker Box. Is the second worst looking speaker box. Bad. Flower. Flower looks pretty good. I'm gonna put flower here. Maybe here. Yeah. Flower speaker box is the worst looking speaker box. 4. Now, I understand that the Algebraians look like that on purpose, and then that's the point of them, is they don't look like the rest of them. That doesn't stop it from sucking. Fries. This might come as a surprise to some people. Fries is the best looking character in the entire show. Fries' design is the best design, period. Gatey. I really like Gatey. Gatey's design. I'm gonna put it in great, just above Disky, but behind Announcer. Gelatin. Sorry, folks. Gelatin. Below Coiny. You would not believe how much the transparent characters kick my ass when I'm trying to put them in my thumbnails. Because I put the outline around everything, and the outline messes it up. Or I used to put the outline around everything. I don't really do that as much anymore. Golf ball. I'm gonna put it just above 8-ball to spite 8-ball. Grassy. Similar thing to... Who was I saying this about? Cake. Of, like... Could have been a very basic design. Turned out pretty good. Or, I don't know who I was saying this about before, of, like... They took what could have been a very boring design and made it kind of interesting. I don't think I could put Grassy anywhere above here, but... Yeah. Ice Cube. Income tax return document. Too detailed. I don't like it. It's too detailed. There. You can't put, like, fine details into an object show character design. Yeah. Was it Sync? Was it? Sync? Oh, I did also consider voting for Sync. I think a lot of these characters should make returns in the future. Sync is a real, like, some of these characters are cool ideas, but they just got screwed over. They were in, like, those 2 shorts, and then that was it. I do quite like Sync's design. I'm gonna put Sync in good above Eraser. I might actually swap Sync and Fiery. Leafy. Slightly below, yeah. Leak. I was also one of the ones I was like, ooh, I might vote for this one. I did consider most, like, when I was deciding who to vote for the TPOT voting, everyone crossed my mind at one point. Leak, though, was one of the top 5. Entirely because of the design. Because you can't do anything other than the design. There. Yep. My only gripe with Leak is that you're not going to be able to draw that gradient in half of the fan art that people don't do gradients. Gradients are difficult. That's my only real gripe. And I get that that's how leaks look, but, like, you know, still. What is this? Lego brick, was it? I do not like this design. Not one bit. Maybe slightly more than income tax return document. It's just a red Lego brick. Whoa, crazy. Lightning. I quite like Lightning's design. Lightning can go here. Actually, Lightning can go here. I might bring Anchor down. Lie, admittedly. Don't really like her as a character. But we also haven't seen much of her as a character until fairly recently in TPOT. But I'm gonna stick her, because she's a very good design, just below Eraser. I think these two, like, look really good next to each other. I don't know what it is. I think it's that they're kind of the same color, but also kind of opposite colors, and kind of the same shape, but also kind of opposite shape. I don't know. I really like these two when they're standing next to each other. I don't know what it is. Lai looks good in contrast to Eraser. Lollipop. Lollipop. Loser. I do like Loser's design. I think some of that simplicity factor is lost because there's so many little details, and they're not like income tax return document or levels of details, but still details that take away from the overall. But it also does add to it. I'll put Loser here. Marker. I like Marker. Not a tremendous amount, but I do enjoy Marker's design. Match. I really don't know what I think of Match's design. It's not terrible, it's not amazing, it's just meh. I'm gonna put it above, yeah, Match. Naily, boring. Needle, boring. Nickel, boring. I don't like these three's design. I don't really like just metallic gray characters very much at all when it comes to the design. There's so much more that you could have done that they didn't do. And I get why they didn't. It's because simplicity sake, but like Nickel kinda gets it with the little rim around the edge that you can kinda see in the shading, but I think I'm gonna put Nickel at the top of this category. Non-existy. Above David and no, down here. Down here where I'll forget that he is. Onigiri. Above Conch Shell. PDA. Public displays of affection. Below Onigiri, above Conch Shell. Pencil, right next to Match, slightly above Match. Pen, above Pencil, above top of Meh. Pie, bottom of Good. Pillow, top of Bad. Behind Nickel. Pin, middle of Good. This is not a character. But I don't know who this, like, MP3 player? MP3? MP3? I mean, it's a cool design. I do like it. It looks neat. Bottom of Good. Price tag. I like Price Tag's face. I don't really like the rest. I like her face, I don't really like the rest, you know? The face is good, the rest needs work. Profiling. Bottom of Meh. Middle of Meh, actually. Middle. There. Puffball. Near the top of Bad. I mean Meh. Near the top of Meh. Puffball speaker box. Top of Bad. I don't really like the speaker boxes other than Announcer, but out of them, Puffball speaker box is the best. Purple Face, bottom of horrible. Purple Face's design sucks. It's awful, and if you disagree, you're objectively incorrect. Remote. There we go. Robot flower. Above flower speaker box. Robot-y. Below flower speaker box. Rocky. Sort of... Wait, I'll put Rocky at the bottom of meh. Just below conch shell. Because Rocky kind of has the same problem as these four. But it's not as bad because, I don't know. It's just more iconic, I suppose. And the same could be said about Needle, but God, Needle is such a boring design. Rubber spatula. There. Ruby. Points removed due to the complicatedness of her design. I wouldn't be able to draw her from memory and get it all correct. Like, I wouldn't be able to get the shading exactly correct. But points then immediately added back, because that's what a ruby looks like. Above fiery, top of good. Maybe even bottom of great. Rusty coin can go die for all I care. Above nickel, because slightly more unique. Salt lamp, is it? Again, with the gradients. They're not good. Gradients are bad. Above bracelety. Saw. I really, really, really like Saw's design. That's half of the reason I like her as a character. Scissors. Scissor. Scissory. There. Shampoo. Just below avocado. Shopping cart. Shoppy carty. Terrible arm placement. I would have put them much further forward. Here. Snare drum. I don't like how good the designs of the TPOT debuters are. Why did the two worst designed TPOT debuters be the ones who did? Winner and price tag do not look good. I don't like Winner at all. When I get to Winner, you're gonna see what I think of Winner. Snowball. Here. Spongy. Bottom of meh. Stapy. Bottom of great. What is this? Steam cloud? Steamy? Steam lad. Mr. Steam. Steam. I like how he's slightly transparent. Like he's translucent. Slightly above cloudy, because they're kind of the same thing. Taco. Here. Tapey. No, not stapy. Tapey. I do like tapey, or tape. Above stapy. Teardrop. Here. Tennis ball. As much as I like the character, the design is kind of mid. Good. Bottom of bottom of good. Tree, I like Tree's design quite a bit. Yeah, that can do. That'll do. And Tune? Is that this one's name? Tune? I'm gonna get so many dislikes for this. I'm gonna lose all of my subscribers. I'm gonna have no subscribers anymore after this, but top of bad. I don't really like it. I don't know what it is. Like, it's fine, you know. I wouldn't tear my eyeballs out looking at that thing like I would with Purple Face. That menace, but I'm not like, ooh, that's a good design. I'm just like, TV. Yeah. Two, I must admit, looks a lot better. Looks better than 4. I'm gonna put all the algebrailians here in that order. In this order. That's the order of the algebrailians. I'm just gonna get them out of the way. VHESE. VHSE. Points removed for the kind of more, like, I can't tell if I like simple designs or complicated designs. I think you need to strike a balance. I think VHSE does quite well at that. Here, above battery, below sink. Waffly, or waffle. Oh my god, it's waffly! Yeah. Yeah. Winner. There. I don't like Winner's design. Like, you look at Loser, and he looks like Loser. You look at Winner, you know, like, these two should have their designs swapped. This is a more winning design. This is a more losing design. But I get that it's a reference to that one episode of BFDI where it said, one member of the losing team will join the winning team. But, like, it should be the other way around. Winner, loser. Woody. He's fine. And Yellowface. Just ever so slightly above Purpleface, because Yellow looks ever so slightly better than Purple. So this is the final design ranking. Tell me if you agree, but if you disagree, don't tell me, because I don't care, and you're wrong. Thanks for watching. This has been a 27-minute long video. Oh my god.